All right, what's up, everybody? We'll be ready in just a minute. Just doing a couple of things real quick, and we'll be ready here in about 5 minutes. We're just getting started. I'm going to check out this breaking point thing that I've been working on. It's a modded version of Breaking Point Mod. So I'll be right back. Alright, what's up everybody? We'll be ready in 1 second. Getting set up right now. Let me get my screen switched over real quick. Tonight we're going to check out this little thing that I started working on last year, actually. I put it out toward the end of the year last year. It's just a modified mission for Arma 3, and what I did was I took the Breaking Point mod, which was open sourced, and I used all of the assets in the mod. Not all of them, but I mean I took a bunch of assets from the mod, and I basically used those in a custom mission for people to play for Arma 3. Now, the mod itself is very complex. There's a lot of things. The code is just, incredible. There's a lot of things written out that, I had to dig through it for a very long time before I could even get everything to a point where it could be used in that way. Actually, if you look through Steam Workshop and you take a look around, very few people have taken on the task of digging through that code because it's just massive. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who have gone through it and used little things, but like I actually pulled the weapons. I pulled all of the, all of that kind of stuff. Like I pulled the weapons, the uniforms, the faction uniforms, gear such as custom backpacks and things like that are in the mod. All of that stuff is in this. So, I hope that you guys enjoy what you see. This is everything that you're going to see is a collection of assets. And I basically customized my own kind of ideal, fun sandbox experience on the New Haven map, which is a map that, other than the Breaking Point mod itself, no one in the entire Arma community has been able to extract and use the files to make a mission with it from the mod, because maybe, people just haven't done anything with it. I don't know what actually is going on, but okay, so we're going to use basically only 5 mods. I mean, there's Cup Terrain's core and BPA. BPA is the core mod of everything. That's the Breaking Point add-ons is what it stands for. And it's actually an edited shrank down file. Like the Breaking Point mod is like, I think it's like 11 gigabytes or it might be like 10 or something. I can't remember what the size is, but the actual Breaking Point mod itself is like somewhere in the ballpark of 11 gigabytes. I took that, broke everything down, and got it down to 2.9 gigs. So you only have, like, there are no, like, zombies or anything like that in it. The zombies I'm going to be using are the Ravage zombies, and that's something that you guys are going to see. I'm just looking through a mod list to see if there's anything else I want to add. I'm going to use Enhanced Movement, obviously. I have to have Cup Terrain's core running. I don't think there's really anything else I want to use. Everything else has been scripted in some form. If it's not something that I put in myself, it's something someone else wrote, and I used it, and they put it out publicly as this is the code for how to do this, whatever those various things were. George Floros has some crash drop and crate drop scripts that I'm using, and I did give him credit in the description for the mission. He said that it's free to use, public. He just wants credit, wants people to give him credit for whenever he does something. Okay, so we will use this. I'm gonna try this mod. If it gives me any problems, I'm adding one on here. If it gives me any problems, I'm gonna have to restart my game. Since I'm playing by myself, I really don't care. Like, It really just doesn't matter to me. A lot of things, because if something goes wrong, whatever, we'll just start over. Just playing by myself. So, like if I have any technical problems, I'm going to be testing this out. It looks like we're going to be running 6, 8. We're going to run 8 mods. Okay. Only 4 are required to play. I've added 4 more just for the experience. Give me just a minute. Game's getting ready to load up. So I actually haven't played a lot of this lately. I did just update it, but I mean, as far as actually taking the time to sit down and really play through it, I really haven't done it. It's been a while. I mean, it's been a while, man. I have no idea exactly. All right, so here we go. All right, let me get a second here and pull this up. Okay, this is what it looks like on Steam Workshop for anyone who's curious what the main screen looks like on Workshop if you're searching. If you just search Breaking Point, it comes up on the main page. It's not the first one, but it is on the mission list, so you can find it on Steam really easy. And there's no end game to this. This is just a sandbox. It's a survival sandbox where you're going to play as a nomad in the Breaking Point world, in a created version of a Breaking Point world, which is just a sandbox. You're gonna, I'm gonna explain more as we go, but this is basically, exactly the way that it's supposed to be set up. And you can see there are 4 slots for nomads. That's all you can play as in this. Okay, here we go.
Requesting supply drop at the transmitted coordinates. Over.
Okay, we're coming in.
Affirmative. Supplies en route. Out.
There we go. Last Nomad, Breaking Point style survival sandbox, as you can see. Okay, so I have a custom third person that I made specifically for this. And it's a little bit closer to the character, as you can see. And it's a little bit over the shoulder, too. If you zoom in right here, it goes a little bit to the over the shoulder view, but it doesn't change anything with your alignment whatsoever. The camera is still, your movement, everything is still the same. The only thing that's different is the actual view that you're seeing. Okay, so we're playing in Birchip right now. This is the Nomad Stronghold, as you guys can see right here. Now, something you can do that I strongly suggest everyone do, actually. Here, I'm going to move this like this. You can look at your mission and your inventory over your map here, and it explains what's going on. You're part of the last group of nomads. War has raged for several years. Independents have banded together and taken over most of the territory. They are currently roaming and attacking the remaining havens, ruling with an iron fist. Your only mission is to fight and survive at all costs. Okay, so if you look at the infection tab, it explains what's going on with the infected. The zombie infection virus has mutated, causing the skin to whiten and blood to drain from their eyes. Recent reports show that some zombies are now running as well. The threat appears to increase at night. Okay, so that just kind of gives you a ballpark idea of what's going on with the zombies when you see them. And then the friendly forces explains how you can recruit. Okay, so this is basically how this works, okay? So I can go up to one of these nomads. Okay, this guy's name is Matthew Collins, as you can see. I can scroll, and then the top left you can see right there it says recruit him. I have the option to recruit him. If I hit recruit, he'll jump right into my group with me. Okay, you can hit the U key. This is the group menus right here. So I can make it a private group where no one can join unless if I invite them. Under this is your player list, so you can go and you can take a look. If there's like 4 people playing, I could add all 4 to my group, or you could do 2 and 2, or 1 and 3, or just play by yourselves. But you're all nomads for this particular mission. You know, there's several different guys here, different types of weapons. Most of them, all they're doing is, most of them are just standing guard. You know, that's all they're doing. So, you know, this is the supplies area. As you can see, we come in. I can look here. I've got a Car 98. I'm going to keep that. I've got a good gun. Everything I need's good. You know, I mean, everything's fine. There's not really anything to look at there. But we've got some weapons right here. So we've got a shotgun. There's a crossbow. You know, I've got plenty of everything. So I'm really not worried about any of that stuff at all. I've already got a nice gun. A pistol that's silenced. It's a Glock. There's plenty of ammo. I'm going to go ahead and go by myself, actually. I'm not going to take any of these guys with me. What the hell? There's a guy right there! Or is that a Nomad? Oh, shit! He's not friendly! They're trying to get in. Look. I'm getting invaded by independents. Someone else was just shooting. I think that was one of my guys. Alright, I think this guy's still here. I don't think he... Where did he go? He's right there. He's dead. Oh, up on the hill. Pulling out the car. He's dead. I got him. Is it just those guys? And did he damage my truck right here? Alright, so we're going back. Wait a minute. That guy wasn't dead. He was just laying there. He's gone now. No, wait. Here he is. Okay. For a minute there, I was like, wait a minute. Alright, he's got a Glock 17. Yeah, he's got that multi-pocket vest. There's nothing in it, though. There's some ammo, but I'm really not worried about it. I'll take it because it'll go on my gun. It'll go on my pistol. Okay, we've got a sheep up the hill here, as you guys can see. Hold on, let me check my video settings real quick. I just want to see what everything's on. Okay, that's sharpen filter's going to 0. Anti-aliasing is not on. Okay, everything looks pretty good to me. Everything's fine. I'm getting plenty of performance, no issues there. Alright, so as you guys can see, there is a sheep up here. I can kill that sheep, and I can use this gutting knife in my inventory right here. It looks a little different than the one in Breaking Point. You can use that by double-clicking on it in your inventory over the dead body of the animal. And then you can get meat from the animal. You know, of course I can take this truck. As you guys can see, there is like I said, there's a custom third person right now. This is something that I set up specifically for this. You know, it's a little bit zoomed in from what you get normally playing Arma 3, which I think that the default is a good camera angle for Arma 3. I do like it, but you know, I want this to be a little more personable. So like you can kind of really look around and kind of see yourself. If you're spinning, you can see it's a little bit more zoomed in. You can see behind you a little bit better. It's just, you know, it goes down a little bit too, so you can't, that's the only thing, is that you can't like see as high. But that's good in my opinion. That means when you go up to a fence, you can't see as clearly over the other edge. You know what I mean? Like right here, you can't, if someone was laying down right there, I wouldn't be able to see them behind that truck. But like the other Arma, you could by zooming it back, but like the other Arma camera by default, you would automatically see it. You know what I mean? Because it's zoomed back enough to where the game doesn't have much of a thrill. You know what I mean? Like, you just always see where everyone is all the time. Like if I get up on this corner right here, I can see and I can still peek them. You know, but it's not as extreme like as if you had it like the default Arma version. Okay, as you can see, this is the Nomad stronghold. We do have a sign posted out front. Okay, so we're going to close this fence up. Hey, look, there's a dog. Let's say hi. Hello. Dog does bark if you walk next to him. No, this is more nomads that are hanging out here. This is Kyle Walsh. He could join me if I hit recruit here. I can recruit him. He'll join me, but we're not going to do that yet. I'm continuing to look around, actually. I'm actually going to get in that vehicle and get out of here. The only reason I didn't do that before is because those guys came rolling in. There's another dog right there. This is a stronghold, so this is like one of the only friendly places on the map. Let me go ahead and reload for now. There is a mag repack. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Stop shooting my truck. You motherfucker. Whoa. What was that? He's dead. Something else blew up. Did he throw a grenade? Or was there another guy over here? I thought that guy that I shot was the only one, but there was another one. I had no idea. He's been out here in the damn woods the whole time. As you can see, when I zoom in, it's kind of slightly over the shoulder, but it's still very centered. It's all part of the custom third person. Hey, what's up, Seth? How you doing, man? Man, bear, pig. What's up, bro? I just killed some motherfucker over here. Where'd he go? I don't know where his body is. I think it was like running through here. Where was it at? You guys see it? He was like coming through the middle. I didn't think he was that far from me. Yeah, he was kind of cutting through the middle. Did his body despawn already? New to the channel, but I saw you're playing the Breaking Point mod. Actually, this is a modded version of the Breaking Point mod. It's not actually straightforward Breaking Point. There it is, right there. Oh, he's got an M4. See, this is an independent that I killed. He's got a flare. I'll take that. I guess that's about it. I'm not going to take... You know what? Maybe I will take that. I'm going to put that M4 in my backpack and then throw it in the truck and use it as a backup in case if I need it. As you can see, there is a custom third person for this. I did edit the third person to give you a little more intimate look. It's a little bit more zoomed in. When you zoom in, it goes a little bit over the shoulder. So you can see your gun, you can see what direction you're aiming at, and you can switch to the scope. The animation moves smoothly. It centers very well, as you can see. I just think that this is a more intimate look. You know what I mean? Like the zoomed in look for everything. I think it just works a little bit better. For this. I mean, maybe not Arma 3 in general, but like, you know, if you're going to play this, if you play this, you have to play basically in that third person zoom. It's just how it works. It's part of this whole thing, the way I have it set up. So that the custom third person comes with this, is what I'm trying to say. There are several add-ons involved in this mission. That, you know, a bunch of stuff gets all mixed together. It makes it what it is. Hey, there's a vehicle right there. Let's busted up. I don't really need it, but I can always come back to it if I need to fix something up or find a tire. You can pull tires off of vehicles as well. So, what else do you stream? I play various games, man. I play a game called Hunt Showdown. I play Friday the 13th, the game. You know, I like to do a lot of modded stuff for Arma 3 myself. That's kind of what I'm into. So we're playing on the New Haven map, and we're heading to down the road here. We're going to follow into a town. I believe it's called Emerald. I'll check on the map. I think it's called Emerald is the name. Yep, right here. Emerald is the name of the city here. Daisy standalone. Yeah, I play Daisy. Thanks for the follow, Seth. I appreciate it, man. Both Daisy standalone and modded Arma 3. I love both. I mean, if I had to pick between the two, I would obviously take Arma because I can do whatever I want with Arma. Pretty much. Can't say the same thing with Daisy standalone. I mean, they are allowing modding soon, but like, even if that does happen, when I take a look at it, I'm not sure how easily I'm going to be able to mod Daisy standalone. Like, I'm going to have to learn systems and all that. I'm sure it's going to be somewhat similar to what I already play with Arma, but... Alright, so let me stick this M4 in here. And let's go. I'm going to reload my Car 98 here. As you guys can see, I have a saddle cheek piece attached to the Car 98 and a K4X scope. It's a Weaver. Okay, so we're looking at the city of Emerald, as you can see. It's not a city, it's more like a little town. It's not a city. Okay, we got some zombies over here. He's wearing a ghillie suit, as you can see. Let's just take a quick look around before we start moving in. Here comes another zombie. Looks like an independent zombie, independent faction. Alright, so we're going to holster this up. Alright guys, I am live on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube all together. It's all like a stream at one stream, so I try to follow all three chats the best that I can. I do use you know, a service for that, but it's hard for me to keep up with the chat sometimes. It's easiest for me to follow Twitch, the Twitch chat. Okay, we're going into Emerald, as you can see. There's a dead outlaw, as you guys can see, right here. And this is a dead independent. And in the background, we've got a dead survivalist walking around in that ghillie suit. Okay, there's a fuel truck right there, guys. We can use that fuel truck to fill up our own vehicle, which I think our vehicle is somewhat low on gas, right? I think. Isn't it like at a third or something? So I mostly stream on Twitch, and I just started streaming on YouTube and Mixer like about a month ago. Whoa, look out. There's a bandit right there. It's a dead bandit. I'm just going to look around real quick. I'm here to kind of push through town real fast and see what I can find. Let's go ahead and search these bags. There's a field pack, backpack, which I do not need. Documents. I will take that because you can use those to start fires. I'm going to push back and check this garbage pile right here. Oh, there's a guy. Look. He's coming right this way. Wonder if he saw me. He's dead. I blasted him. Alright, I'm going to shoot these zombies. Dead independents here. I'm gonna keep searching real quick before this next zombie gets me. Oh shit, there he is. Shit, he hit me. Oh, there's a soda. There's another one. It's a dead ranger. Alright, let's go check this dude's body out here. Looked like he had a helmet on. Alright, so we're going to push up. Oh, he's got a carry-all. He's got a good backpack. I'm taking it. Alright, hold on. Let me... Alright. Oh, shit. Someone else is coming. Alright, I'm taking the backpack real fast. And I'm going to grab the ammo. He's got an M16, too. I can take the ammo for it. I'm going to put it in my backpack for now. I might need it, actually. If somebody gets close and I can't use this sniper, there's somebody back here shooting. He's shooting zombies. He's not shooting at me. I can hear him firing, though. He's definitely shooting at zombies. I see him. He's right there. I missed him. I missed him again. Shit, he's moving. Alright. Let's take down. That was a zombie survivalist right there. It's looked like level 1 clothing. Alright, so we're pushing up. That guy's still shooting, and I just heard a second gun going off. I don't know if that was someone shooting at him. Alright, here he is. He doesn't even see me. Look, someone else is shooting at him. Shit, I missed. I'm reloading. Who's he shooting at? And who's shooting at him? He doesn't know I'm shooting at him. He must be confusing the shots. I hit him. He's dead. Who's he shooting at, though? That's what I gotta worry about. So if you're interested in seeing what this is, type !workshop into the chat, and it'll pull up the workshop page with all the info for this. That's if you have Arma 3 and you're interested in playing this, because it's free to play for anybody. Anybody that has Arma 3. Did he kill the guy? Because I stopped hearing shots. If there was still someone over here, they would be shooting zombies, because there's always zombies walking around in town. And, I'm switching to my Glock. I've got a Glock 18. I'm going to switch to fully auto with it in case I run into somebody up close. What the hell was he shooting at? Oh, behind me. Never mind. It's not a... It was a bush behind a wall. Looked like somebody popped their head up, but I guess the wind was just blowing it and making it move. And switching back to the Glock. I'm going to go first person for a little bit, just while I'm in town right here. check this fuel can vehicle real quick. This fuel truck. Okay, we got some zombies in the field out there. It's like a dead nomad and a dead survivalist. This is the drivable truck. There's nothing in it. Yeah, it's missing some gas, and that's basically it. Well, it's a fuel truck too, so isn't that ironic? Right, we're just going to pull this up and park it. I don't want it to be blocking the main road, so get it out of the way. I'm going to be driving that truck through here eventually. Alright, so it's pretty quiet. I'm not hearing anything for the most part. Search this. It's empty. There's a cabinet right there. Sometimes you search and you find nothing, you know, which is how it is. You can find stuff everywhere. All of these wrecked vehicles you can search. Like this one right here, I can search this. Said nothing but junk, but a lot of times you'll search and find stuff. You search these vehicles. I can search that trash pile right there. Let me get this car real quick, and then I'll work my way back and hit those two trash piles. See, there's an empty canteen. I'll take that. I can find a water source and fill that, and then put some water purification tablets in it to purify it. Or you can cook it on a fire and boil it. And create fires. All you need to make a fire in this is a paper source and matches. There's another gutting knife. I'm not going to take that because I already have one. Says nothing. An AR-15, which I'm not going to take because I already have an M16 in my backpack and an M4 back at the truck. So we're going to go down and turn up the road here. I'm not going into these apartments right here. Hold on. I will check that trash bin behind that. Said I found nothing. Okay, let's take a quick look around. Alright, everything looks clear. I'm going to search this truck. Nothing new. An SVT-40, that's a nice rifle. I'm not going to take it because I already have a Car 98, but plus I have no ammo for it, so what am I going to do with it? Now that we're going out of town, we're going to switch back to third person. This is the custom third person that I made for this. And you can see that, you know, it just gives you a little more intimate look. You get a little closer to the character, you know. You go to zoom in third person, and it goes just over the shoulder, but you can still see the center very well. And it centers everything very well. Like, you can see this sign right here. Check it out. So I feel pretty good about the third person. I'm going to be releasing this custom third person on Workshop. Actually, I might do that tonight. If I don't tonight, I will tomorrow sometime. As a standalone mod. Okay, so we're leaving Emerald, guys. I'm going to go back to the truck. I didn't have a ton of problems. I did have a little bit of action, though. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put this M16 in here, and the ammo for that gun. I got water purification tablets, so all I need is a water source, and I can fill that up. I'll hang on to that Sprite. We're going to put that flare and a document there. All of my ammo needs to go into my backpack, too. Hold on. Let's deal with that right now. Okay, so we're going to go down the road. I guess we're going to go to West Haven. Put my earplugs in game. How often do I stream? It depends. I haven't streamed in 7 days, actually. Tonight, it's been a week since I've had a stream. That's actually one of the longer stretches for me. I really don't go that long. I usually stream at least once every few days, every couple of days. It depends on what's going on, like how busy I am, what I'm doing, you know, what's going on. So, like, there's been times when I was a 6-day-a-week streamer, but I just don't stream that often now. I mean, my channel doesn't grow the way that it once did because the stuff that I play, there's just not that big of an audience for it anymore. If you look at Arma 3 right now on Twitch, there might be, I don't know what the number is, there might be like 1,000 people total in the entire world watching people play this game. I don't even know if that's what the number is. It might be like 300 for all I know. I have no clue. But, you know, it's just not as popular of a game as it once was, and a lot of people are interested in Fortnite and a lot of other games. Like, people are into the Call of Duty Blackout right now. People are really getting into that. Other games too. I mean, it's not just those games, but and you know, I am a content creator for Arma 3 Workshop. I do put stuff out on Steam, you know, just for fun, you know. It's kind of what I'm into, and you know, like a lot of the people that have followed me, I'd say probably 60% of the followers I have on Twitch are people that followed me while I was playing Arma or something like that. You know what I mean? Daisy standalone, maybe. There's a zombie. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. Holy crap. That's an independent symbol, which means that this is a I'm rolling into someone's stronghold. It's an independent camp, I think I'm rolling into. Yeah, there's a flag too. Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's get into some fights. I don't know if I'm going to take this Car 98. I think I'm going to put it away. I'm going to take the M4. Get that ammo from the M16 first. I'm going to take the M4. You know, and then this pistol also, obviously. Wait, there was more ammo for it right there. I've got a silencer, so okay, for a minute probably. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I've got this M4A1 right here. I heard some shooting. I don't know where these guys are. I know they're like over here somewhere. They're shooting at him. Look. They're shooting at the ranger zombie in front of me. There's a guy behind that fence right there. Alright, I'm going to push back and circle back around. I'm a little bit worried about somebody pushing up on me right there. It seems like we're okay for a minute. Let's see if I can find this guy. I don't know how many there are. That's another thought, too. He was like right here behind this fence. Up here. And I don't see him now. So he's moved. Yeah, see, the thing is they're going to fight zombies. So, you know, there's going to be zombies around. I'm getting shot at. That's not shot at me. That sounded like a shotgun. There's a guy right there. Right there. Standing there. He's not looking. He's dead. As you guys can see, there's a kill feed notification in the top left corner. It shows the icon of the weapon used and the names of the people involved. The killer and the killed. This guy's shooting over there on the other side of that. Shit. Ooh, man. I might be in trouble. There he is. I see you shooting through the fence there. There's another guy right there. Oh, shit. There's 3 of them. Can I sneak through there? There's a guy right there, too. Look. Oh, he just ran. This is chaos, man. Can I get over there? Oh, my God. Fucking ran down. Crawling through the lobby. Or the hallway. Oh, fuck. Oh, he got me. It wasn't him. It was the guy behind me. He must have ran up right there. I had some good cover. He must have ran up and got me around the corner. Right there. Alright, so we're dead. This is going to knock this fence over. Yeah, see. This shows your stats. 14 kills, 1 death. I will do a random respawn. Coming down parachute style like you're falling from a heli drop. Okay, here we are. Rover bird chip. Coming down. Pull the parachute. And here we are. And this is bird chip. This is back where we were. This is where we started earlier, so I just happened to get that spawn. There's several random respawn points. Oh, shit, we're being invaded. Look. Oh, shit. I gotta hurry up and get down there. Oh, my God. Go, go, go. Run, motherfucker. You start with just a Makarov pistol, and you get, like, 2 12-round shots. Alright, I'm going to try to get to the back corner back here where our gear and stuff is. Here it is, right here. Oh shit, he's right there! That's a bandit. It's an independent. Yep, right there. Got him. There's another one. I don't know where he went. I'm going in. I'm getting some gear. Gotta get a rifle. No, give me that shotgun. Alright, I got a shotgun. I have no ammo for it. Shit. Alright, hold on. I don't have a backpack. I don't have a backpack. I'm in trouble. Alright. I'm just going to have to use my pistol for a minute until I have a minute to grab some ammo. Let me grab a gun off this guy. What did he have? Oh, he has an M4. I'll take that because it has ammo. I'll come back and get that shotgun. Let me just use this for now. There we go. It's an M4 block too. That gun is... Whoa! Oh, behind me! Son of a bitch, he got me. He was right by the fence right there. Look. Motherfucker. Oh, yeah. But that's what this is all about, man. You know, there's just like a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on, basically. You know, you have a lot of things that are going on all across the map. Now, 4 people can play this. It's not just a solo thing. Okay, so now we're coming over the northern stronghold, which is where the survivalist stronghold is. Right here. Just got a kill notification in my top corner up here. That means that somebody. We'll just land right in the middle. Alright. What's up, survivalists? Okay, so we've got some stuff here. You can use these lockers to stash stuff too. Like you can put things in these lockers. I'll just take some binoculars with me. I need a backpack though. There's nothing is really going to work well without a backpack. Alright, just picked up this MK12. I'll take this I'll take a red dot and throw it on there, and I'm going to take this 1.5 scope as a backup. And there's a suppressor, so I'll go ahead and take one. Might as well, right? Alright, I got some ammo too, so got some decent gun, got a nice little red dot scope for my MK12, which is a variant. It's a variant M4 rifle, I think. And I'm also going to recruit a survivalist to go with me. I want you guys to see how this works. Okay. So let's talk to this guy. This is Joseph Morgan, survivalist level 2. He has a crossbow, as you guys can see. I'm actually going to recruit him now by using the scroll recruit unit option. And as you can see, we're now in a group together. So, there we go. I'm not going to take more than him with me. Oh, I just realized my shack tack is on. Just showing the HUD, I don't need the names. Okay. You know what? I don't even need that. Hold on. We don't need anything from Shack Tack, really. I mean, I like the highlighting of names. It looks pretty good, you know, but I can probably just write a script for that. But, I mean, right now, this is, you know, I'm just playing around, testing it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, that's what I want to turn off is the Twitch. Okay, there we go. Alright, now where's my teammate? He's right here. Let's go. Alright. Is there PvP or is it just you and AI? What I'm playing right now, there's no PvP. I mean, you could have it if you wanted to, but there's no, you know, I'm playing this solo.
Solid copy.
Come with me. Come on, buddy. Right here.
Copy that.
I think I can only get him to walk up to, like, right here.
Roger that.
Alright.
We'll go.
Get in, man. Get in.
Standing by.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, look out. Alright, so there's an independent campsite right there. There are crash sites throughout the map as well. The crash sites, like, it's like plane or helicopter or... none of them are shown on the map. It's something where you have to just discover it. And it's also completely random every single time you play, which means you never see the same place 2 times in a row. You never see the same crash site 2 times in a row. Now, the crate drops in this, that does show a marker on the map, but it only happens about once per hour. You'll hear a radio message, it'll say crate drop being, or crate drop coming down or something to that effect. And then you pull it up on the map. It doesn't show on the map until it actually, the crate touches the ground. So like when it calls it out, the plane flies by and drops the crate, okay? But it'll float down with an attachment, with a parachute attachment, and you know, the crate drops are really where you can get the good stuff. Like that's the best place to get loot. I mean, it really is. It's the best way to get loot. Like, you can get really good scopes. There's usually at least one good gun in every crate. Like, really good. Not like, you know, just average. But you should get, like, at least one really good gun. I just stopped to check that real quick. Alright, so we're going to come down. Hang on. We're going to go for this independent campsite right here. The independent campsites are not full strongholds. They're just camps. That's all they are. They're just camps. So there may be anywhere from like 5 to like 13, I think, is the number. You know, it spawns randomly. It's the number of guys that are there. I have it set up so that they will patrol around the camp and stuff like that, but they will not leave that area. They will stay basically right there. We're going to drive right up there. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to stop about 300 out. Maybe about 200. Yeah, it's pretty thick through the woods, so I think I'll be alright if I pull up. Now, the men may be patrolling around the outside of the base. I've definitely seen that. This is it. I don't have any I don't have a backpack. I'm just here to fight. Switching scopes. I'm gonna put this bad boy on. Alright. Something's going on. We got some fighting. Oh, there's a heli here, as you guys can see. As you can see, there's an independent flag flying. They weren't shooting at me, so they technically do not know I'm here until I start shooting or show myself to them. There they are. What are they doing? Got one. Second one's dead. There goes a zombie. That's a hunter. He's dead. There's two more guys. Oh, I got shot. Where the fuck did they shoot me from? Is it that guy in the street? That guy must have came out of that building and blasted me. See, now, if I had a teammate, he could come over and respawn me right now. Or revive me. You've got like a set amount of time, and then you start bleeding out. And then when you start bleeding out, eventually you'll die. It's just on a 15-second timer for a respawn. You have to sit and wait just a minute, and then... Okay, we're back where we were. Okay, so it looks like a crate drop is coming down somewhere. I don't know. Did you hear that? I just saw a radio message, and then you could also hear the message come over the radio. So that means right now, somewhere in the game, there's a crate dropping from the sky. And a parachute. Oh shit, I hit the fucking ground too hard. Alright, let's do it again real quick, my bad. Doesn't really matter, I mean, it's a respawn. Actually, it will matter if I'm really far away from that one. I happened to get the spawn that was probably closest to where I died, because that's where I was last time. What the f... Okay, I don't know what just happened that time. Something hit me in the air. Did I hit that crate? I hit something in the middle of the air. Holy shit. That was crazy. I hit something middle of the air when I was coming down. It happened again. It must be a bug. This is weird, man. I gotta figure out what's going on with it. I've never seen it before. It must be something with the respawns. Something's conflicting there. Because it's happening at 2 times in a row. It happened. Yeah, it just happened again. I've never seen this before. So that's a bug. I'm going to have to check it out.
Driver, get in that vehicle.
It could be the parachute spawn. It's broken. I may have to change it where you're just spawning on the ground. Yeah, see? It's stripping my clothes, so something's happening to my character right there. I don't know what it would be. And then it's killing me. So maybe it's trying to transport me or something. Yeah, see? What's going on there? I don't know what's happening. Let me see if I can reproduce the bug. I'm going to try to play with a different character slot. If so, I'll just have to pull the parachute spawns. See, this is because it's saving the same game, so I was mid-air. Doesn't mean anything, I'm just going to respawn. It saves the same character, so let's see if it happens with this character slot. Because the world stays persistent for your character when you're playing this, which means that you can stop playing and then come back and have the same character with the same gear. Okay, that's fucked up. There's no uniform. What in the hell is going on? Let's try this character slot. It's going to do the same thing again because I have to die. What's wrong with the uniform slot on that second uniform? I got to figure out what's going on with it. Let's see if this one works. Yeah, so that's working. Spawn seems to be fine. I'm able to pull my chute just fine. Let's see if it works again. I'm going to respawn. That's cool. We're outside of a ranger base right now, and this guy's patrolling around. What the hell's going on right there? Okay, something must have happened, and that flag must have gotten moved somehow. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. I'll have to fix that. That's another bug. Alright, so let's respawn it. See if it has the same problems that the last character slot did. It's still working fine. Looks like he's coming down just fine. No problems there. And I'm up at the survivalist stronghold. Did that crate ever come down? They called for it, but they may not show it because I died. I'm going to respawn again. One more time just to test this slot. Because the last one didn't start screwing up until after I died like 5 or 6 times. And then once I died like that, however many times it was, it started screwing up. Which is weird. Yeah, look. Wait. No, it wasn't doing it. You know, I think it might not be the mission. It might be one of the mods I'm running. I just thought about it. I'm running that immerse mod just to use, you know what I mean? And Deadly Racer. Damn, it's been a long time. See, you're still playing Breaking Point. Actually, this is a modded version of Breaking Point that I took upon myself and took the Breaking Point mod and did a bunch of stuff. How you doing, dude? I'm actually testing this mission right now, just playing around with it. I'm thinking about restarting it, actually, because I got to figure out if my problem, some of the bugs I've been experiencing, if it's related to the mission or if it's one of the mods I'm running that's not, like, required. Okay, I want to test this last slot really quick.
Requesting supply.
Okay, so we're going to come back in. I'm going to respawn and see if it gives me this other character.
Affirmative. Supplies en route. Out.
This is on Workshop right now if anybody's interested in playing it. Just type !Workshop in the chat and it'll give you the link to the... Yeah, okay, so there's the level 3 Nomad right there. You think you were just getting started on this last time you were here? Oh, really? Might have been, man. I released this actually last year. I think it was like November or something. I can't remember when I put it out. I put it out last year, and then I just recently updated it. I put this custom third-person mode in, as you can see. It's a custom third-person that I made. And I added a bunch of stuff. Okay, that seems to be fine. I was just checking that. I think it might be one of the mods I'm running, so give me a second real quick. I'm going to restart my game and drop that mod. I think it's one mod in particular. Alright, so I'm going to restart it. Okay, everything else looks good. I need to take a look at my enhanced movement because I don't know if I removed the binding for the key or what I did, but for some reason it seems like it's not working. I need to check my settings in the main menu before I go into play. Give me 1 second, folks. This is loading up now. Guys, if you're watching on Mixer or YouTube, I am live on Twitch as well. It's Donnie_plays. So come by and see me. I'm actually live on all three right now. Okay, so here we go. Let me take a look at this really quick and see. Okay, so the custom action is set correctly. But let me take a look at it anyway. Hold on, it would be expansions. Enhanced movement. Did anything change? No, it's user action 14. So that's correct. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to test... Oh, wait. There's one more thing I forgot to do. You might have accidentally overwrote it. Huh? What are you talking about? I never overwrote this. I did lose a file. There was something I was screwing around with that I really wasn't planning on releasing it. It was just something I had worked on and built. A Walking Dead thing. Is that what you're talking about? The Walking Dead thing.
Requesting supply drop at the
I did
transmitted
something in my
coordinates. Over.
mission SQM and lost it. Oh, the keybind?
Affirmative. Supplies en route. Out.
Yeah, I wonder if I did override it. I don't know. Or it could have been one of the... Hold on, let me test it. Let me test it real quick. Yeah, it's not working. I can see that it's bound to something else. So I've got to change it. No, not V. Let's make it I don't think I'm using Q for anything. Turning on the auto run real quick. Let me test that first. It's just like a walk though. It's not really working. Alright. I'll go back to it. Hang on. Let's go to this. I've got to use another key. I forgot I'm using that. Alright, so let's make it... I don't think that's going to matter, but we'll find out. Yep, it is. What in the... Why is it not working? The only thing it can be is if it's being used for something else. I switched my custom controls. I don't think I have space being used for anything. Specifically because I like to use it for custom controls and Arma. Yeah, see, it should be working. It's not working. Which means something's going on. I don't know what it would be. Space is default for enhanced movement, yeah. Well, the auto run does work. It's just like a walk, though. It's not, he's not really running, too. So I got to figure out what's up with that. I can check that real quick. Wait, it's controls, then add-ons. Okay. Okay, so I have a theory that maybe one is so that's walk. And that's considered a run, so if I just want to walk, I can tap that key right there. And if I want to run, it's like that. But that's not a run, dude. That's like a light jog. Ask for enhanced movement. It's supposed to be user action 14. Gotta go back to the menu. Let me look and see if something changed. Like, I don't remember changing anything with enhanced movement. I don't know why it's not working. I was just using it somewhat recently, too. Like, not that long ago. Yeah, it says user action 14. I'm just going to make it space. Or no, it has to be set as a user action. And I have it for just jump and climb because I don't use it for use or self-interaction. So everything looks fine to me. I don't understand. I can set it to anything, so let's make it something else other than 14. Let's make it like 15. Just to see if there's something going on right there.
Requesting supply drop at the transmitted coordinates. Over.
It could be something that I did, too. Some kind of...
Affirmative.
It's working.
Supplies en route. Out.
That's what it was. That's what it was, man. The entire time. It was just the custom control. For some reason, it wouldn't work. Yeah, see? It was just working. I'm telling you, man, it was just working. Like, not that long ago, I was using it. So something had to happen. There's got some kind of a conflict happen. I don't know what it would be, though, because I didn't change anything, really. Another backpack. So I'm going to do some respawns. I need to test it because that's what the big problem was last time. I got to find out if the problem is related to that one mod I was running, or if it's something on the mission side. I noticed that sometimes when I respawn, I have my gun in my hand, too. And I don't understand that. Because that's something that I didn't set either, so I don't know what the hell's up with it. Alright, we're going to respawn again real quick. I do need to fix one of the uniform respawns on that second slot. I forgot about that. I need to go in and do that really quick. So far, so good. I just got the exact same respawn point. I'm going to do it again. It might be specific respawn points. There could be things conflicting. That's why I'm trying to test this, because I need to find out. Okay, which one am I over now? I'm over the Ranger Stronghold. That did flicker like I got hurt a little bit there. Did anybody see that? Only issue is the space to search. Well, I changed the space to search to another key, so I don't use that key. Almost everything in Arma for me, for this profile in particular, has been rebinded because I play a very specific way. Okay, what the fuck? I mean, the parachute's still gonna work, but what the hell was that? It automatically holstered my weapon. Did you see that? That time when I respawned, my pistol was in my hand. Yeah, I know it's been an arm. I know it's not new. I've seen it before. I think there's a way for me to script that out. But it only seems to be sometimes. As you can see, I just did 4 respawns in a row, and I think only one of them. Like, the only reason I put this parachute thing is to give people some variety. Because, you can't play Breaking Point and respawn like that in the real Breaking Point mod. When you respawn in Breaking Point, you respawn on the ground in a random place. I did it this way so that you can, you know, land a parachute and kind of go in the direction you want to go in. I've seen the gun in hand thing a lot on Exile servers. Yeah, I think the respawns are fine. Nope, I'm wrong. I just died. That's exactly what was happening before, so we got to figure out. That's over Birchip, but I think it's after a certain number of respawns this seems to happen. This is what I'm testing. I'm trying to figure out. Something's going on. When I start my respawn, I'm getting injured in some way. See? Right there. It just happened again. I got to figure out what's going on with it. Yeah, it reminds you of Exile. Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, nothing about this is like Exile, but the respawn style is kind of like Exile. If I have to pull the parachute thing out, I will. Yeah, see, something's going on. I've got to back out on this. I'm going to look at the files real quick. It's after so many respawns, and I don't know what it is. Like, there's something going on there. And what's happening is, as my character starts, I think what's happening is it's restarting, and then my character is trying to respawn in 2 different places at one time. Alright, 1 second. Let me look at the files. Okay, so I just found that there was a small error in the loadout SQF. That's just for one of the respawns. Everything else worked. I knew one of the slots, something was screwed up. I just found it. Just a minor thing. It wasn't really anything too major. That's not the problem. I don't know. I'm gonna have to turn off the I'm gonna have to turn off the respawns by parachute until I can figure out what's going on. It might be the position. Let me try to go up higher in the air. I don't know why, but there could be something going on the ground right there that's potentially causing, or not on the ground, but maybe something there's some kind of a conflict. Because, I mean, you only come in from a certain height up. I'm going to go back to I'm going to go to 1,000 meters. When you come in, you're going to be up in the air. Like you're coming down like you legit just dropped from a plane or something. before I give up on this, I'm gonna like give up on the parachute respawn. I'm gonna test it real quick and then. All right, there we go. I corrected a few things. Let's take a look at it. Does the respawn have to be random? No. I can set it so that you can pick which respawn you're getting, but I don't know. I mean, it's not the ideal situation. Okay, here we go.
Requesting supply drop at the transmitted coordinates.
We're just restarting here. This is just another slot I'm playing, and
Affirmative.
this is
Supply
actually
drop.
the slot that I had issues with the uniform not properly respawning. So we're going to test this real quick. So what I did was I made 4 playable slots for Nomads, and if you've ever played Breaking Point, you know there's 3 levels, and then there's a trader. So I allow people to play as all 4 potential individual faction classes. Okay, it's working now. What's working is the uniform. It didn't work on this before. I don't know what was going on. So when I was just testing it, now it's working. So we'll just respawn again real quick. So as you can see, I'm coming in a little bit higher now. So maybe that'll fix the problem. We're going to find out. I'm going to run this respawn. It seems to be after like 4 or 5 times, somewhere around there, it starts screwing up. And then I start getting hurt when I respawn. So I got to figure out. As you can see, okay, this is the one I came down on before and I got hurt. I was over bird chip. Check out this custom third person there, man. It's all zoomed in. I think it looks great. It's not too close of a zoom. It's just closer, you know what I mean? Closer than the default. I made some adjustments to the camera in a few different ways to give it a unique feeling, you know what I mean? I want people when they're playing this to get that unique thing. Like where they really feel like they're having a unique experience. Oh, I just got hurt. Did you see that? So something's happening. After so many respawns, I don't know what it is, but it's injuring the character as he starts the respawn. I don't know what's causing it. I'm going to land real quick because I want to see how much health it's taking. Okay. Seven health off. It's 93 health up here, as you can see. So that took three respawns. Let me do another one. By the third one, I got injured at the respawn. So let's see what happens on this one. I'm gonna do. It might start over because I went in and out. So I'll just keep respawning until we figure out how many. Okay, so this one seems to be fine. Let's do another one real quick. But, you know, as for the respawns to be random, I like the random respawns because it forces you to explore into different areas, and I like the lack of control, you know what I mean? I like where if you die, and you know, like if you play this, you know that you have to be extra careful, you know what I mean? And if you're not extra careful playing, you're going to die. And if you die, you may lose whatever you're doing. So you need to be more cautious about everything with the respawns. If people can just pick their respawns, well, this is an issue I have with Exile. You know, I mean, I guess it's something I'm not completely against, but it's something that, like, I like the idea of it being random, where you get thrown out there. Okay, so I'm getting hurt. You can still see my parachute, look, my dead body. I wonder if that's what's happening. It might be because I'm respawning so fast. Maybe something's happening and it's switching over to the dead body of the other character. That other parachute's still coming down with my dead body on it. There is a cleanup system, but it's set a specific way to... You were just thinking that you were just thinking that might be causing the issues. Well, I'm thinking that what's happening is my character's dying. Maybe it's because I'm respawning so fast. It may not happen normally, like on a normal... If my body has time to hit the ground and despawn and everything. So let me try to land. Walk around for a minute. And then give my body time to despawn. Yeah, see, I can still see that parachute coming down straight ahead. I think I figured out what the problem is. Look. I think what's happening is the parachute for the dead body is getting stuck in a tree. And then the dead body's never hitting the ground, which means it's never despawning. And so when I respawn, it's confusing my dead body with the one that I'm respawning at. That's what looks like is happening, okay? You know, I'm not sure. Because I still see a parachute. Now it's gone. Okay, but there's another one right there. Hold on, wait a minute. See, right there. There it is. That's my dead body right there. That's my dead body coming down on... I don't know if you can see it or not, but... That's my dead body coming down on that parachute. It sounds like they're shooting at it. I see these guys down here shooting. I don't have... All I have is a pistol. I'm just screwing around anyway. We're testing the respawns. Oh shit, I got multiple guys shooting at me. Oh, what's up, bitch? I can't really fight. All I have is this pistol. They're coming. Ooh, what's up, motherfucker? They're coming in. Probably. Yeah, I can take the parachute away if it's ultimately that's what the problem is. Oh, you mean you can't respawn until you're on the ground? Yeah. That's a good idea. Well, I don't think that it's really that big of a deal. Like, most people don't just sit and respawn and respawn and respawn. But I was just doing it for testing reasons. I was trying to make sure all the respawn positions I had set were working properly. That's why I was doing it. And then I discovered another bug by having this happen. Alright. I got some dead bodies out there. There's guys out here somewhere. Wait a minute, there's a guy. The fucker. It's like they're waiting for me, dude. Look at them. Alright, hold on. Look at them. It's like they ran out. I got one. I got another. I got both of them. Shit, there's somebody behind me. Those guys have rifles. If I can get to those dead... Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Damn! He walked up on this thing, man.
Taking command.
Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. I'm fucking hurt. Oh, shit. Give me that helmet. Give me the M4. I'll take the leg strap, too. And the ammo. And all of this shit. Oh, shit. Is it just that one guy? I'm hurt. That's why I'm moving so slow. I'm going to get to these dead bodies. That's crazy, man. He walked up on that thing like that. As you can see, when you play this, when you play with the trader, you can put other helmets and stuff on. Oh, shit. Fucking motherfucker. He doesn't want me looting his buddies. Oh, shit. Is he in the tree line? Where's he shooting at me from? Where did I kill these guys at? I thought it was right here. Oh, he's in the woods. I hear him. He must have ran into the woods. There he is. I see him. Shit. Alright, I pushed up and out of sight. I can loot this body real quick. I don't have time. Don't have time for much. He's up on the road. He sees me. There's another dead guy here somewhere. I have sway. I got him. I have sway really bad because I'm hurt. When you get hurt in this, your sway activates. You basically have little to no sway in this when you play the game. But if you get hurt, that's the one thing. If you get hurt... Where's this other dead body at? If you get shot, or if anything happens to you and you get hurt, your sway starts acting up. It starts acting up worse the more injured you are, actually. Like, I think my health is at like 70, yeah, 79, so it's not that bad. I don't know where that other dead body is. I'm going to run back and check this guy. It's a scuba diving zombie. This guy has a backpack I can take at least. Binoculars, which I will take. Take all of that. Let me go ahead and reload my M4. Where did that other guy go that I killed two guys there? Oh, the other guy's by the tree. No, I don't... I should be able to see his body from here, but I don't, so I don't know. Let me look around. It was like right over there somewhere. I know it was in that general area. They were both by that tree, I thought. I thought they were both like between, like in this general area. I'm going to do another respawn. I just wanted to wait a minute and let that body go down on the ground. So I don't know why I even care. I'm literally just screwing around. Yeah, see, I thought they were between these two trees. I know that... Oh, there's another guy. Shit. It's up on the road. There's two of them. There's three of them. They're all up in the fields up there shooting at me. No, there's 4, 5. Oh, well, shit, there's a lot. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fight them real quick, and then I'll do a respawn. Maybe one of them will kill me. and I won't have to respawn. Here they come. Are they splitting up, or no, one's flanking right and 2 are going left? 3 are going left. God damn, son. Is there somebody below me? They're not fucking around, I'll tell you that. Shh. They're trying to get behind me. I hit him. He got me. I don't know if I would play this. The only thing I really play on Arma these days is Milsim and Liberation, but it's still interesting to see it being put together. It's actually already put together. I'm just fixing a couple of bugs right now. That's all I'm doing. Like this came out a long time ago, like about a year ago. And there's about 3,000 subs on Workshop for it. Something like that. I can't remember what the number is. See, something's going on with the damn respawns in the air. I don't know if I like it, man. I mean, I like the parachuting and all of that. I don't like something's going on. There's multiple things going on here. I don't know what it is. Something, I'm getting injured somehow. I think I fixed the other issues. Well, I fixed the uniform issue and then the other issue. I'm gonna have to think about doing the respawn differently. I mean, I can do it on the ground. It's just, you know, I thought I would give some variety. Who's down there shooting? Sounds somewhat far away.
Presents are the best way to show someone how much you care. It
Jack,
is like this
what's up,
tangible
bro?
thing that you can
Thanks for
point
the 10
to
bucks,
and say,
bro.
hey man, I love you. This many
How you doing,
dollars
man?
worth.
I'm testing this New Haven thing with this custom third person I added to it and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so I'm on the ground now, so let me respawn properly. I'm testing respawns and some other things. It looks pretty good, though. Everything else seems to be pretty good. I've got one for Cherno redo, too. It's basically done. It's ready to be released. I just need to go over a few of these little minor bugs that I've been encountering. The thing is that I'm not having this issue. Well, now it seems there is no issue. Like, the respawns seem to be fine. I think the problem is I was respawning before I got to the ground in the parachute. So, that's not really something that I think needs to be fixed, as long as that's what the problem was. If that's all that was going on, I haven't seen any AI driving around, too. Has anybody seen any AI? I see vehicles. I haven't seen any AI, though. There should be AI driving around, too. And this seems to be putting you back in the air after you land. Yeah, I'm talking... Well, it does that at the beginning of your respawn. That's when it does it. Like, right at the respawn, it does that. It puts you in the air, and you come down Exile style on the parachute. You hate Twitch? Jack, what's up? I'm streaming on Mixer and YouTube also. At the same time, together, not just Twitch. So if you can't see or whatever, it's stuttering so bad. Well, the quality issues, my stream only gets that sometimes. Oh, there's a vehicle right there. Right there. There's a guy driving a truck. You guys see it? It's a gas truck. But anyway, my stream only gets transcoding quality options sometimes because I'm not partnered. I'm just a affiliate. And also, if I don't stream, like, if you stream more frequently, you go higher up on the list. Okay, here comes this dude in the car. Check it out, guys. There's a guy driving in a gas truck. I'm on the ground. I'm going to do another respawn. I'm going to make sure this isn't... I'm okay with it just getting a little bit hurt. Like, I can deal with that. That's no big deal. So, thanks, Jack, for the $10, bro. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, see, everything seems to be... Every time I say that, something goes wrong. Okay, so... We're definitely having some problems with our respawns, man. I don't know what it's doing, why it's doing this. I got to the ground on that last respawn, so I don't... Let's see if it does it again. Yeah, whoa, shit. I've never seen this until now, so... I'm going to... Let me go back. One second, folks. There's nothing I'm running that would be causing it, because I'm not running anything other than enhanced movement, and then I have that auto run going, the Cypress auto run, which I'm not even going to use that because it's pointless. So I'm just going to be using enhanced movement as my additional mod. Everything else is basically scripted or coded into everything. Like, there's no need to really add a whole lot more. I mean, I could run... I was looking at that Arma 2 sounds that Jack linked me, and I'll turn that on. Because I enjoy it. I'm not very big on the animations, though. I know someone released the Arma 2 animations for Arma 3. I don't really like them. I actually prefer the Arma 3 animations over the Arma 2. Looked like you got armed by a floating body the last time. Well, I'm going to reload this again. I'm trying to think of anything else that could be causing the issue. And I mean, there's just nothing I can think of. I can look at the... Man, I just don't know. I have no idea. I'm sitting here thinking about it, and hey, what's up, Jack? I've been all right, man. I'll try to keep up with the chat on YouTube the best I can, bro. I use a service to put all of the streams together in one chat for me, but I keep my Twitch up on a tablet so I can always see that chat, and it's a little bit faster for me to see it, but I will see your messages. I'm just trying to think, man. I don't know what could be causing this issue. I mean, it's clearly something going on with parachuting, with the parachuting issue, but I don't know what it would be. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about it, and it's clearly the parachute is the problem. I just don't know. I have no idea, man. I'm thinking about it, and do you guys want to see the Cherno one? It's basically the same thing. It's very, you can play as hunters and stuff like that on the Cherno one, so I'll let you guys check this out. Since that one's bugged anyway, and then I'm going to check this again because, like, it might be something with the map. If I'm not having the same problem on Cherno, it might be something with the map. I didn't even think of it that way, but I'm going to do the Cherno one again, and everything's basically set the same way. So I'm going to save my game. Let's go in. I'll let you guys see this Cherno redo. It's the same basic thing as what you're seeing on the other Breaking Point mission that I released. But this one is... Hold on, let me save it real quick. Hold on a minute, that's not right. Okay, alright, we're ready. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm going to play as a hunter. And here we go.
Requesting supply drop at the transmitted coordinates. Over. Affirmative. Supplies en route. Out.
As you guys can see, custom third person is enabled. I will be releasing this custom third person mod as a standalone mod on Workshop. That's probably going to actually be Monday, I would say. If I had to pick a day, it's probably going to be done on Monday. It might be tomorrow night. Custom third person gives you just over the shoulder slightly, but it's not like so bad that you can't see. You know what I mean? Like the animation lines right up perfectly when you center it. And first person is just a slight advantage from, or third person is just a slight advantage higher. As you can see, it doesn't give you a massive advantage. Alright, so let's go in here, let you guys check this out. Whoa. Alright, let's go fight this guy. Some nomads coming at me. Zombie nomads. It's right there somewhere. Crazy how much nostalgia this map brings. I know. Well, I thought it was perfect for this environment too. You know, if people want to get in and play in PvP, this is going to be set up for that. It has 20 player slots. I would like to run a server with it. I want to make sure it's ready though, and there's no major bugs before we all start letting people play on it. You know, you can be, there's two sides. There's the hunters and outlaws versus the rangers, nomads, and survivalists. And then all of the independents are the roaming AI, and they will kill everyone. They're against everyone. That's the story. That's the setup. There goes that dude. He's not even shooting at me. He doesn't even know I'm here. He's shooting at those zombies. He's dead. Alright, let's get up here. So, Jack, what you're watching right now, this is what I'm currently working on. The last thing that you just saw, the New Haven thing, that's already on Workshop. This is the thing I'm working on to run a server with. And it's basically Ravage and Breaking Point together, combined. It's a combo of the two concepts. Just got a toolbox. I like the Arma 2 sounds. That's what's running with that mod. I do like the Arma 2 sounds. It does work. Especially with this map and you know, the classic Breaking Point feeling with, I don't know. So you can see this is a Nomad. It's a Nomad faction, and behind him is an independent. But they're zombies. But they're wearing the faction clothing from Breaking Point. So you'll see, like, hey, look, there's a Nomad. Oh, wait, that's a zombie. So if you see a Nomad just, like, standing there, walking around, you got to take another look. Because it may not be a friendly, it might be a zombie. This is a level 3 Nomad right here. But he's actually a zombie. Weren't the hunters basically FFA in the original Breaking Point? I can't remember. I didn't play Breaking Point until Arma 3. I know it came out in Arma 2. It came out during Arma 2. I don't know, though. I have no idea. I've seen videos and stuff. I didn't play Breaking Point until Arma 3 came out. That's when I started playing it. Whenever the mod came out for Arma 3. What the hell was he shooting at? I'll take that tactical backpack. Some water, a flare. Can I take that M16? Yes, I can. I'll put it in my backpack. Alright. Need the ammo. You know, there's some default, there are some select default Arma 3 uniforms in this as well. It's not exclusively Breaking Point, I did go through a lot of the... There's nothing from DLC. You're not going to have any DLC to play this, alright? I want everybody to know that right now. You can have the cheapest plain version of Arma 3, and you can play this game without having to own any DLC. And the mod that you use for this, the BPA mod, which is the name of it, that mod is only like 2.9 gigs. I basically took everything from Breaking Point mod is like an 11 or 12 gigabyte mod. I basically took the Breaking Point mod, broke it down, cut through all the configs, cleaned it up, and changed some things so that people can play and use the assets and missions. That's the whole concept behind this. So that people can do whatever they want with it, basically. Just to make it easier for people to take the mod and do whatever they want with it. Because the mod has been open source. It's been open, or, you know, that's what they did. They released an Arma public share license, I think, is what it was. So, as long as it stays in Arma, you can do whatever you want with it, basically. You know, that's how it works. There's a Gillet zombie, as you can see. So this does have a looting system from Ravage, as you can see. There's a SVT-40. It has the Breaking Point guns, of course. All the Breaking Point guns. There's Breaking Point backpacks mixed in, Breaking Point vests. However, there are no items. Like, there's no, like, you know, there's, like, cereal and stuff like that in the Breaking Point mod. None of that is in this. It's just the food in this is the food from the Ravage mod. Basically, we're using Breaking Point mod for a lot of the cosmetics and Ravage mod for a lot of the functions. That's how we make everything customizable. And that's how we set it up so that people can play with these assets. I mean, you know, you could use this with, like, Exile if you wanted to, I guess, or do whatever you want to do with it, but, like, you wouldn't have to do it with Ravage. But if you're, you know, Breaking Point should be a zombie apocalypse thing, and in my opinion, Ravage is much closer to Breaking Point than Exile is. It's a messenger backpack. I just like the looting systems, you know what I mean, for Ravage, the searching trash piles, you know, all that stuff. That, I like it. I mean, some people may not like it, I don't know. It's something that it's definitely a feature about Ravage that I enjoy. I like being able to go through individual trash piles. You can see I just found a gutting knife. You can use the gutting knife for animals. It's another backpack. You'd love to get the Breaking Point zombies to work. I just saw your message, Jack. Yeah, man. I played around with that, actually. And I couldn't get them to work. I mean, I know how to do it. There. I mean, I would have to take the time to sit down and write it up. But, like, you basically have to write up, I think, an FSM for the zombies. And, you know, the reason I don't use the Breaking Point zombies, first of all, Ravage works well for Ravage. You can customize the Ravage zombies as well, so you can do a lot of things with the zombies, which means there's more options there for me. Like, it's just a little bit easier for me to use, you know what I mean, as a mission maker. Plus, if I can put the uniforms on, the Breaking Point uniforms on the zombies for Ravage, then it doesn't matter anyway. It's basically the same thing, just a different skin, you know, because they actually use zombie animations from Breaking Point in Ravage now, since it's been open sourced and people are allowed to use it. Okay, so there's a box of rice. I'm going to take that. You know, this is a little bit more sandbox than the New Haven one. The New Haven one is, you can only play as a Nomad. They weren't shooting at me, I don't think. Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to climb up on top of that. I don't think I can, though. Can I? Son of a bitch. You hear that? Ah! The fucking zombie's hitting me from below. There's a guy there. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, so we're testing the first respawn, guys. Look at this motherfucker. You dirty bastard. What kind of gun does he have? What is that? Was it just one guy? I thought I saw two. The other one was a zombie. Here comes another zombie. Yeah, the zombies in this sound a little bit deeper, too. Like, they have a deeper sounding voice. Okay, so I'm coming back in. Respawn seems to be working, but it is doing that thing where the character gets slightly injured as he respawns. I don't know why. I gotta look into that and try to figure out what's up. Okay, so here we come. Where are we at? Oh, okay, so we're over Pavlovo. Okay, if you look at the map in this, you can see the crash site spots, but that's only because we're in test mode. Those are crash sites, like for like planes or helicopters, and it has like weapons and stuff around it. So the markers are only showing because it's in testing mode. When the server's up, there could be anywhere from like 2 to I think 7 different crash sites that spawn on the map at one time. And so every single server reset, the crash sites are going to be random, and you're not ever going to know where they are. So the only way you're going to find them is if you're exploring and you happen to see the smoke coming up from the ground. Now the crate drops in this will be on the map, and you will see the marker. Oh shit! There's a guy right there. It's a bad shot. You're a bad shot, motherfucker. He got me. Oh shit! All right. Let's try it again. Let's see if we have the same problem in this one with after so many respawns you start dying. If so, I'm gonna have to take the parachute thing off. Now I'm coming in on the far south. But yeah, man, you know, this is something that I basically want people, like right now, there's not a lot of people playing the mod. It's just, I mean, during the daytime a little bit, there's a little more because it's a little more popular in Russia right now. The mod is, it seems, for some reason. But the mod is a little more popular in Russia, so there's a lot of people that are playing, you know, that are from Russia, and their time zones really do not mesh with, you know, the time I would pick to play video games. So it's kind of hard for me to get into some good populated Breaking Point servers. But, you know, I'm really curious to see what people think, you know. This guy's coming down. There's a guy right here running down the road. I'm going to go this way. I don't think he sees me. I'm looking for a vehicle. There is a melee weapons mod as well that I could use with this. Because I know the hunters used to start with like a hatchet. You know, some classes did start with like certain melee weapons. Which is something I could use. You know, it's something that could be done. I don't know. You know, I don't know how much it would add to the experience, really. But I want to run up to one of these crash sites. I want you to see what it looks like. The ideal situation would have me finding some kind of a vehicle. Which I guess I could just run right up the road here. See if I can find one. Hearing shots behind me. Yeah, I know about the mod that allows carrying the primary, another primary in the launcher slot. I guess that would be valuable if you had the melee weapons. I don't know if those melee weapons are considered main weapons or if they're considered pistols. I'd have to look at the mod to see. I don't know what slot it goes in, that's what I'm trying to say. So I guess you could just spawn, you could spawn yourself with like, you could spawn in with like just a hatchet and a pistol or something, and then if you picked up a rifle, you could keep that too. I'm sure that would work well. It's probably cool. I haven't actually used that. I did use it because I played on a server that had it, but I haven't actually like played with the actual mod itself to try to use it. It's something to consider for Breaking Point, you know. I think it's something to think about. Not Breaking Point, but this thing that I'm working on using the Breaking Point assets. Alright. I like the over-the-shoulder, though. It's not too extreme. You know what I mean? I think it takes the launcher slot. Okay. Something different, yeah. Well, you know, the Breaking Point mod is really unique anyway. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff like it as far as, like, all the things that you can do in that mod. There's a lot of mods that, you know, copied it afterward. I'm talking about for Arma 3 in particular. I mean, DayZ came out for Arma 2. And, I think Breaking Point, at one point, at the very beginning, somewhere around there, is a mod of DayZ or something like that. Like a different version of something like, you know, the DayZ mod. I don't know. I always thought Breaking Point was better. I always thought Breaking Point was better than DayZ. You know, a lot of people love the DayZ mod. But as far as Arma 3 goes, Breaking Point has been the biggest zombie mod that ever came through Arma 3, because, you know, if anyone that played a lot of Breaking Point knows that there was a time when there were, you know, there were more people playing Breaking Point mod than most AAA titles that were out on PC. You know, like there was a time when there were, I remember when I couldn't, like I said, I remember when I couldn't get on a server. Like, you couldn't get on a server. It was so full. Everything was full, and you had to sit and like try to rejoin and then go back and then rejoin and then go back and like, you know, they had so many servers running and everything was jam packed full, and it was like that all the time. Like it wasn't like, you know, it was only during peak Friday nights during these hours. No, it was like that all the time, man. There was a time when Breaking Point mod would. If the only people, like, if you've never played Breaking Point mod, you just wouldn't know. Like, I'm talking about if you had never played it during that time, because, you know, there were so many people playing it. I mean, if you look at the Steam Workshop page for Breaking Point mod right now, it has, like, it still has, like, a couple 100,000 subscribers or something like that. I'm not sure what the number says. If you look at the Steam page, it'll show you the stats. That's more people than who play like a lot of games. You know what I mean? Like and it's a big mod too. So for people to download that and keep it downloaded, like we're talking about a 12 gigabyte mod for Arma 3. You know how many? What I want to know is how many copies of Arma 3 sold. How many copies of Arma 3 sold out there because people wanted to play Breaking Point? You know, I mean, Bohemia Interactive made a shit ton of money off that mod. That is a fact. I remember, like, there was a time when a lot of my friends on Steam were mostly Arma people, and we were all Breaking Point people, like almost all of us. There's a significant amount of people on my Steam friends list that I met playing Breaking Point. And, you know, it was always separate from Arma and the rest of the gaming community in Arma. It was just a different thing. You know what I mean? It just had like a... Breaking Point had a lot more stuff in it from what I remember. There was a lot more stuff in it than DayZ. I always thought it was DayZ, but heavily modded and added to. Right, yeah. You got a PC because you wanted to play the DayZ mod, yeah. Well, Arma 3's version, Breaking Point came out for Arma 2. The Arma 3 version of Breaking Point, in my opinion, even as just a mod, it's still more fun than a lot of games that are out today. And this came out five or 6 years ago. 6 years ago? Has it been 6? This came out, I think this came out 6 years ago. And if you think about it, man, that's 6 freaking years ago. You know what I mean? And it still holds up, like, as a fun individual game. It's just Arma 3 itself, which is the game you have to own to play Breaking Point mod. Arma 3 is just not as popular as it once was. There's not as many people playing now because, like, all the mods that became video games have drifted. I want you to think about this, alright? Fortnite is like the biggest game out right now, okay? I want you to go down this track with me and realize that Fortnite, as a popular game, only exists because somebody once modded Arma and made the Battle Royale mode. And then that became, eventually, a standalone game, which became PUBG. The same guy that helped them work on H1Z1 before PUBG. You know what I mean? So, like, the Battle Royale genre, everything kind of, like, fell, you know, into several... Everything had to, like, line up, basically. It started with people modding Arma, you know, and so... DayZ Standalone's the same thing. It came from Arma, but, like, Breaking Point mod was better than all of those other mods. Breaking Point mod was better than the Battle Royale mod. Breaking Point was way better than DayZ. The mod is a superior mod. It still is. If you get on and play right now, the menu screens, the way everything was written, the diary system, being able to check your stats, the factions, the pets, getting a pet dog, hunting animals, you know, the point systems, everything about it, you know what I mean? I mean, nobody really plays DayZ mod anymore. It's basically what's happened is you've got all these different versions of DayZ now that are out there. You know, you've got all these standalone games that have been released. There's a lot of them that are just DayZ mod ripoffs. That's really where the whole concept came from. Everyone knows where it came from. You know, like when you see games like H1, the original H1Z1 that came out, and that was a DayZ game. You know, it was a DayZ style game. That's what, and Miscreated's the same basic thing. You know what I mean? It's different in other ways, but Breaking Point mod, it separates itself from those games because it has a scoring system. It has a point system. There are things to build toward. It's like you can build up your individual character, your faction. You know, like there's things you can work toward in Breaking Point. So it's just one of those. It's really cool. I think. You know what I mean? I just think it's really interesting. Is this Mulder from X-Files? What's up, Meredith? How you doing, dude? We're just sitting here talking about Breaking Point. This is something that I've been what you're watching right now is something that I've been working on. It's basically a modded version. It's okay. You guys see the smoke from here, right? That's the crash site. It's a modded version of Breaking Point mod, using Ravage and assets from the Breaking Point mod. Okay, so there's the crash site. You guys can see there's somebody running around up there too. What the hell's going on? See him? Crash sites will not be visible by markers when this server comes out, okay? The crash site markers are only there for testing right now. You're going to have to find these crash sites by exploring the map. That's the only way you can find crash sites in this. We'll go up and check this crash site and see if there's any loot here. It's like a heli, smoke coming from it. I basically just wanted you guys to see, you know, kind of how it looks, basically. There's various things you can get at the crash sites. It just depends. The problem with Cherno Redo, man, is the high grass, so you have a hard time seeing stuff that's on the ground. Somebody's shooting at me, too. I'm trying to avoid getting shot. It looks like the loot may have despawned. Or it could have rolled down the hill. Had that happen. Let's see. Where's the guy at that was shooting? It sounded like it was like right over here. Oh, up through the woods, right there. You guys see him? Somebody else is over the hill here shooting. Alright, let me go back to this heli crash and see if I can find some loot. Deadly Racer said, going to sleep, catch you later. Alright, man. Thanks for coming by the stream, dude. I'll catch you again soon. I'm going to continue testing this, so I'll be playing it. And once we get a server up, I'll be playing and streaming it all the time. I have some kinks to work out. There's some stuff going on with it. I've been fixing one thing at a time. It just takes a little time. There's a level 3 Ranger zombie. Yeah, I don't see any stuff here, man. I think the weapons are gone from this crate spot, or this crash site. So, as you guys can see, for anyone that just joined the stream, I have a custom third person that I've made for Arma 3, and that's what you're watching right now. It gives a slight over-the-shoulder view, as you can see. It's not extreme, but you can still see your gun and where it's aiming. And it doesn't affect your aim at all, as it always centers right on the center of your screen. And it only gives a slight advantage over third person. Right here, as you can see. It's just enough so you can actually see your character. Some people like to play and see themselves, see that character. But you can't get the crazy angles, too, you know. This fucking guy. He's shooting at zombies. He doesn't know I'm here. He's dead. Somebody's firing a heavy rifle, or is that a shotgun? In the woods up here. I'll take this guy's backpack. He's got a Glock 18. It's coming with me. And a grenade. Oh, shit. I'm actually going to switch to that Glock 18, because that has a 30-round mag. One that's full and one that's been spent. Here's somebody shooting in the woods. I have nothing better to do, so I'm going to go up there and pick a fight. I don't know what he's shooting at. It's not me. He's got to be shooting zombies or something. What the hell's he doing? He's getting further and further away. Wherever this guy is at, I don't see him. Like, he could just be laying in the high grass here somewhere. That's not the guy. Up the hill. Oh, that's at me. Holy shit! He missed me. It's a dead body on the road right there. There he is. Fucking dickhead. I got him. One shot pistol blasted from about 50 meters. Oh, that was funny. I don't think that was the only guy, though, because I heard two different guns. Alright, what kind of gun do you have, buddy? He doesn't have one. He's got a tire. I'll take that. And a chem light. Are you kidding me? What the hell was he shooting at me with? It's probably here somewhere. Sometimes the gun flings. He was shooting at me, so he had to have some kind of gun. You guys see it? Sometimes they drop the gun, and it's like in the general area. Like you'll shoot somebody, and it like bounces or something. Or he's laying on top of it. Go check this other dead body on the road here. Oh, that's a zombie. No, that's not a zombie. That's a guy, and he's got a pistol. And also a tire. Well, we got some tires. Find a vehicle somewhere. Just need a toolkit, and we can fix it up. I don't know, you guys are getting the gist of this whole thing. And how this works, basically. So these are breaking point factions. This is the in the front here. This is a level 2 hunter zombie. I'm just screwing around. The zombies will clean up themselves too. I'm just screwing around. I think I'm going to respawn and make sure the respawn's working for this. Okay. Oh, shit. Everything seems to be fine, man. There's no problems with it. I haven't had problems on this map. That other map, I don't know what the hell is going on. Man, I need to do it a few more times and make sure that it's not something that's like... I need to respawn about 3 times in a row, really. That's really what I need to do. Because that's the only way to make sure there's nothing completely broken about it. I think there are like 7 or 8 respawn points, and they're completely random. And it's not the same for each side. So the hunters, for example, do not respawn in the same places where the rangers do. Now, they may be in the same kind of general area, but they're not going to be like spawning in the same exact spot. Like, for example, there may be a respawn point all the way across on the other side of that other town over there somewhere for like a ranger. But you're not gonna ever spawn in the exact same location. And the parachute gives you variety anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it gives you the opportunity to pull early and then land wherever you want to land. All right. Do another respawn real quick. I don't know what would have been causing those issues. It doesn't seem to be a problem on this map. What do you guys think of this custom third person? It's nice and zoomed in. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, so we're on the ground. I'm landing first because I think there was a bug with, like, the body still being in the air on the parachute. It was causing some kind of an issue. Every time you die, you can see your points. You get 1 point for every kill. You lose 100 points if you kill someone in your own team, on your own side. So it really is like a hunters versus rangers kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's legit in the sense that your side is your side. Now, what's different from this and the actual Breaking Point mod is hunters can kill everyone in the Breaking Point mod. In this, you can't kill other hunters or you'll lose 100 points. So it's kind of like a story thing where they've all joined the same side. That, you know what I mean? So you'll lose 100 points on your score if you... And the server is going to tally all stats. And you're going to be able to check the stats. I've already decided we're going to make a Discord for the server. We're going to make a Discord for the server. And the server stats and everything will be right there for you to see. You know, it'll all get updated with, like, points and everything. You lose a point every time you die. If you die, if someone kills you, they gain a point and you lose a point. That's how it works. Everything seems to be working pretty good. I'm going to do one more respawn. Everything has been fine so far on this particular map. I'm thinking those issues may be related to that other map. looks pretty good to me, man. Everything seems to be working just fine. It's spreading it out. It's randomizing where the spawns are, so it's not in an exact order. One second here. Yeah, so I'm not having any issues now. It seems to be fine. Which means that there's something going on with my files on the other mission that I have. It's got to be related to the parachute. It's the only thing I can think of because I've thought about it and I don't know what else would cause it. I've never used the parachute on that other map, the other one that I was playing on earlier. So until tonight, I was testing it out. The respawn where you come in, exile style kind of parachute. Crate drop coming down.
The supplies have been dropped. Out.
Try to see if we can figure out where that crate's coming down. It won't show the marker for the crate until it hits the ground. And it takes a minute because it comes out on a parachute. This is really the last time I'm respawning. I just want to make sure. The last time I was doing this, I did it like 6 times in a row and it didn't have a problem. And like the 7th one, boom. I really want to be sure that there's no major problems with it. Good old Electro. Hey, what's up? Imperial, how you doing, dude? I'm having a good night, man. I'm testing this thing I've been working on. Everything's working pretty good, actually. I feel pretty good about it. Respawns are working well. Hey, Stevie Ballbags. How's the PvP? Just joined in on the stream, so I have no idea what you're doing. There are no PvP, man. This is something I'm testing. We're going to put this out as a server sometime in the near future. It's a modded version of the Breaking Point mod. As you can see, I'm playing as a hunter. This is nowhere near done, though. I have some things to tweak up. I just have to, like, fix a few things. There's a few ideas I want to implement as well. Is your progress on Breaking Point saved across all servers? I never really got into it. Are you asking about the Breaking Point mod or what I'm working on? Because the Breaking Point mod, the way that mod works, your points and stats stay saved on an individual server. Now, if it's a particular group of people are hosting multiple servers, then you can carry those points and stats over between those different maps. Like, for example, the BOP guys have a couple of servers, and you get their stats, the stats and everything on those servers. You never really got into it, though. That's a shame, because Breaking Point is probably the best zombie apocalypse mod that's out. Hey, there's a vehicle. Look at that. Ah, it's missing a tire. An effing foul. Look at that. Turn the headlights on. Where the hell's all the zombies at? It's like all of a sudden they're like really quiet. And I'm not seeing any. Another thing that happened is the music stopped. Oh, there's a zombie. Might be because I'm not sitting still. Basically running constantly. I can hear more zombies. There's a hose. You can use that to siphon gas. If you get a gas can, go up to a vehicle. This will have full day and night cycles. It is on an accelerated clock though, so you get about 35 minutes of darkness. 35 minutes, I think, around there. And then you get roughly 2 hours and 25 minutes of daylight for a 24-hour cycle. Like, I mean, real-time time. So for one 3-hour reset, you're going to get just a little bit of darkness. And mostly night, or mostly daytime. Cheap in the street. The mounted gun. Missing any tires? It's got all its tires. It might be drivable. It is. There's almost no gas. That's cool. There's a clock on the dashboard right there. I have no destination in mind. I'm literally just playing around in this sandbox environment, testing things, making sure everything's working correctly. Am I going to be able to drive over this? Oh shit, there's a vehicle. Oh, that's the one I left the lights on. I forgot I got in that car and I just left the lights on. Plugs in. What kind of car was that? Shit. We're just screwing around, folks. I'm actually going to shut this off pretty soon. Some shots over here. Everything seems to be working really well, and I'm just testing it to make sure everything's working. Alright, without any major problems. Is that on an island? I think those shots are coming from that island right there. LTC, is this going to have a trader and able to save like a box with your loot? LTC, there's two things. One, I've got to find somebody to do the database. That's the main problem we have. We've got to find a database situation. If I can't find someone to do the database, what I'm going to have to do is make a stronghold for each faction, and make it so that people can't go in there. It's like kind of like Exile. You know how Exile is set up, like where if you go into a stronghold area, you can't kill someone. That's something that's going to have to... We're going to have to figure it out. I don't know. I mean, the multiplayer player persistency is not going to be a problem. The problem is going to be being able to store loot. Fucking guy in the water right here. What the hell is he doing? He's dead. What do you think of the custom third person I'm using? Something I tweaked up and made. M16. I will take that chest rig too. As you can see, it goes over the shoulder slightly when you zoom in, and it's zoomed in more on your character slightly. It's not like right up on you, but oh shit, motherfucker, fucking motherfucker, he's dead. Somebody else is shooting at me there, up on the hill. I don't know, we've got to get a database together for everything. I mean, first I have to get all the server files ready, everything ready. Like, you're not going to be able to change your faction uniform in this. You know, you're stuck to your faction uniform, so you can't switch that. Like, as you can see, when you pull this up, it will not let you drop your clothing. And you also cannot pick up another clothing and put it on. No, there's not going to be a kill feed. If there's anything at all, there'd be like a chat message in the corner. But I don't know. That's probably not going to happen. I mean, the kill feed we were using on that last server we ran anyway, it only worked, like, it seemed to work, like, sometimes. Like, it just would not work. We were having problems getting it to work. And then sometimes it would just randomly, like, we would be playing for, like, an hour, and it would never work. And then out of nowhere, boom, it shows kill feeds. Like, it just didn't make sense to me, so we were having issues with it. I didn't really, I mean, I really didn't, that was for something else anyway, you know what I mean? Like, Breaking Point really didn't have a kill feed in it, you know, so I don't really think I'm going to put a kill feed in it. There will be stats, though. I want to make a Discord specifically for the server whenever it's ready, and I don't know. I got to find somebody that can write a database. And we just want something that can save, like, what we want is, we want to be able to store stuff. You know, that's the thing. Even if it's in a container, a pre-placed container, we want vehicles to save, and we want, because I already have multiplayer persistency saved, so your character will save with the guns and the gear and whatever you have on you, and it'll save your points and stuff like that. Main game I'm looking forward to is Chronicles of El Ria. With 9,000 hours clocked on the game, I'm not bored of the game yet. However, I'm worried in time I will be. But not store stuff quite like Base and Exile. There will be a trader. There will be a trader that you can go to and buy weapons. You can buy or sell weapons and gear, stuff like that. That will be in this. But it's not going to be a safe zone. So if you go in to buy something at the trader, somebody could be there. It's up on the hill behind me. Holy shit, what was that? I don't know, I got a few things to work out with everything. I'm really happy with how it's all kind of turned out, though. What is it that you don't like about Exile? Nothing, I like Exile. It's just different. It's not the same thing as you know, Breaking Point is very different than Exile in a lot of ways. I'm just restarting this and screwing around for a second. I'm going to test a couple respawns with this Ranger character real quick. I remember the first time I joined your stream, you sounded like you weren't into it or that you didn't like it. No, it's well, I go back and forth about, I mean, I've probably spent 300 hours playing Exile mod in my life. Like, it's not something that... Okay, so I wanted to show you this. When you respawn, you'll come in Exile style in a parachute in faction uniform in a random spot on the map. So you can kind of parachute down and choose like the direction you're going to start going in. So there are elements to this that are somewhat Exile. There's going to be a trader you can go to where you can buy stuff. The respawns are going to be parachute respawns. Little things like that. You know what I mean? Like, Exile was not really made for zombies. That's something that, you know, for the zombie apocalypse thing. Like, that's something that is much more Breaking Point than Exile. A lot of Exile servers do have zombies. People put them on there, you know what I mean? But, like, the concept of Breaking Point is, you know, it's after a viral outbreak. So that's what, you know, that's what it's all about, man. So this is gonna have... pretty happy with it in general. I mean, I'm just glad that everything is turning out pretty well. I've spent a ton of time on it. The point system is going to be simplified, kind of close to what we were doing with that server before. You're going to get 1 point for a kill. If you kill a friendly faction, you lose 100 points. So that's, you get 1 point for every kill. That includes AI. So you'll get 1 point. I'm trying to look into doing it so that you get more points for killing a player. I've been testing various things. I can't get it to work the way I want it to work. Like, for some reason, all of the points seem to be the same regardless of what type of kill I'm getting. So I've got to figure out why that's not working. I do have it working where you lose points if you shoot your own faction. That is working. So I've got that up and running. I've just got a few other things to figure out, basically, guys. And I'm going to continue working on this. My stream hasn't been up in the last week. This is the first day I've streamed in 7 days. Some people ask me what I've been doing. I've been working on this. Screwing around, working at my job. I worked an extra day at work last week. You know what I mean? Like, little stuff like that. I mean, stuff's been going on, but I'm still around. I'm still playing and streaming and stuff. I haven't, like, quit streaming or anything. But just want to say thanks to everybody for coming to the stream tonight. Jack, thanks for the $10 tonight, bro. Seth, thank you for that follow earlier, bro. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully I'll see everybody again soon. Come by the stream. Check back in. This, I don't have a target date for when this is going to be coming out. Maybe in the next month. Maybe, or it might be around that. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes to get everything set up. So we'll see what's going on with it. Yes, Stevie, thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it, dude. But yeah, guys, let me see if anybody's streaming right now on Twitch. I might host somebody or something. Let me see. All right, I'm going to host 8-Track, guys. I'm going to rate him, actually. So there's only like a few people watching me right now, like 7, I think. But go by and see 8-Track. He's doing some art right now. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night.